Hi everyone. In this video, I am going to show you how to reverse words in a given sentence. A sentence is a collection of words. For example, you can see here, this is Java program is one sentence which has like four words in it. And we wanted to reverse these words in this sentence. Reversing the words in a sentence is the last word in this sentence is program. Next Java is this. So this is the meaning of reversing the words in a sentence. Now let us write a program for it. Let me create a new class. We'll call my class as reverse words. We'll take main method. And I wanted to create a new method for it. So I'll just create a method. This method will not return anything. So I'll have void and let me name my method as some reverse words, which will take a parameter string, that is a sentence, where we are going to call this method from the main method finally. So first we have a sentence now. Now what I'm going to do this sentence is I wanted to split this sentence using the split method split method. And how do I am going to do that is I'll be using an arrays class, arrays dot as list. So I wanted to convert the words in this sentence into a list of strings. So for that we'll be using the as list method, and you can see it now. So as list of sentence dot, and we'll be splitting this sentence in words. And how do we differentiate each word? Like if there are two words, how do we differentiate that there are two words is we'll have this delimiter of one blank space. And for that I am using split method, and you can see it here. I am using some regular expression here, slash two backslashes s, which represents the regular expression for one single blank space. So with this I am going to split the whole sentence. And with this what happens is all these words in a sentence are split and will become as a list. So will be converted as a list. And this list as list method, it returns, you can see here it is returning list of strings. So let me capture that into a list of strings. And all these are like different words. I'll call my object as words. Import this list class from Java util package. Now we have words. So words in a list. So words is a list object where we have different words in a given sentence, and like which are like separated by one blank space. Now what we wanted to do here is this is a list, and how do objects get stored in list is, so each object will have one index, like first 0 1, index starts with 0 1 2 3. These are the different words in our sentence in this example, and you can see this is how the words are stored in a list. Now let us write a logic for here. So I'll write a loop here. I'll start my index with, so I'll take I for index to represent index. And what's the first index we wanted to read? We wanted to reverse words in this sentence. So we wanted to first read the last word in this sentence, which has the index as 3. So how do we get this last index 3? For that, we can use a method in list. So words dot size is a method in list which gives the size of the list. But if you observe here, the size gives us as 4, as there are 4 words in it. So this words list of words has like 4 words in this sentence, and words dot size gives us like 4 as the count size. But the last index is 3, so minus 1. So we'll start index with this, and let us come to the condition and condition later. First of all, let us print this word. And how to get the word at that particular index is we'll from a list. So words dot, there is a method in list called get, where we'll pass the index to it. At that particular index, whatever the value is, that will be read from the list. So here I is representing the last index 3. So words dot get of I will be printing program here. And then after that we wanted to have leave one blank space. And as it is one blank space, one character. So I wanted to put it in single quotes. Now what happens? This is done program. Now we wanted to shift to the next index. That is 2, second index. So we wanted to decrement the index by 1. So I'll do I minus minus here. Then what happens? This Java. So it enters into the loop. Say for example, the condition is true for now. So it enters into the loop. Words dot get of I. That is 2. That is Java. So Java gets displayed. Then a blank space will also be appended to it. Then it will again go back, decrements the index by 1. Goes so the index becomes 1 now. So 1. So whatever the value at 1, it is. So is will be displayed again a blank space. Like this, it will continue. It should continue till the last index. So what is the last index? Last index in the sense here is like 0. So till that point we wanted this loop to be continued. So I am writing the condition as my index should be greater than or 0. Till that time this has to be like each word at that index has to be retrieved and has to be displayed, followed by a blank space character, one blank space character. So this is the logic we have written. Now we wanted to call this method finally from the main method, right? Let us do that. We'll call this like this, and we wanted this string to be passed to it. So we'll read that string or sentence from the console, and for that I'll be using a scanner class. Scanner system dot import this scanner class from Java util package, and to read it, so we'll use s dot scanner object dot next line method, which actually reads the whole sentence. Like it reads a string until it finds a new line character, and this will be storing it one string object. We'll pass this string to the actual method where we wanted all the words in this sentence to be reversed. And just for our readability, let me write some message here just to enter a sentence. Let me execute this program now. I'll just say this is Java program. So we have given println here, right? So println actually gives us the output in separate line, each word in a separate line, but we wanted the it in all the words to be printed in the same line, right? So let me call this as print method. We'll have it system.out.print method. So for now it will print us in different lines as we had println. So let me execute this again now. I'll show you. For the same input, this is Java program. You can see the output now. Program Java is this. This is our expected output, and this is what we got it. Now, so this is how we can reverse the words in a given sentence. Fine. So the same thing we can also do it in a different way, like using a built-in method. So there is a method called reverse, which comes from the collections class. So we can use that to reverse the words in a given sentence. So let us do that now. I'll also show you that. Public static, so it will also not return anything. I'll name my method as reverse words using collections, which will also take sentence as parameter. And here also we are going to split the entire sentence into like a list of strings, and the only difference here is we'll be using a built-in method called reverse, which takes the list. So the list here is words. Words is the list object. This is what we'll send it here. Instead of writing this logic, earlier we wrote this logic to reverse the words in a given list. Now we don't need to do that. We'll just use this built-in method of reverse, which comes from the collections class. So with this, what happens is all the list of words in this object gets reversed. And to view it, to display on the console. So what we can do here is, for all words, so read each string from this list of words and print it on the console. Separated, like after each word we wanted to have one blank space, so I am representing that with the single quotes. Here again, let's use print method so that the entire output gets printed in single line. And finally, we wanted to call this method from the main method. So for now, let me comment this out. We'll call this, we'll pass the string to it. And here we are getting some warning. So we didn't close the scanner object. Let's do that. Let's close this scanner object. Now let me execute it. So this time we'll say some sentence. Collection of words, make a sentence is what I wanted to give it as a sentence. You can provide any sentence here. So you can see here the words in the sentence got reversed. Sentence make words of collection. So you can clearly see the words in this sentence got reversed. So these are the two approaches to reverse the words in a given sentence. That's all for this video. Thanks for watching.